Well, hello. My name is Buck O'Connor, and thank you for supporting me and my idea to provide better programming for our young children. What you're about to see is something I hold very close to my heart, and now I present it to you. It's a children's educational television program
called A Day in Buck's Big World.
And it is an EI program for children ages 4 to 9, and I hope you like it as much as I do. I am a father, and like many of my friends who are parents, I have become displeased with what is available for our children on TV. If I were to ask you to name for me a positive male role model on TV who is alive, can you name one? There are very few role models for children on TV, and most shows for children are animated, which offers a total disconnect from reality. My show is a fresh change from all that. I find real-life role models and interesting people, and I write a show where I take a child on an adventure to meet these great people and learn from them. Real people, real places, learning real things about the real world around us. Do you know how to park a blimp? Have you ever seen a camper bus drive by itself? Do you know how a farmer plants corn and what corn looks like after 10, 30, 60, 80, and 100 days after you plant it? If you don't, you soon will. When you watch my shows, these are the types of things the kid in all of us gets to see and learn. I have made not one,
but 6 episodes that are ready for air.
Real hard. Both of you can do it at the same time. We need as much strength in there. Let's spread them out and make it look pretty. There you go.
Good, Buck. How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's nice to see you again.
All the way. There you go. Okay, now we're hooked up.
Pull back.
That's so cool. He's just like Tank.
We grow corn, and we use JD to grow lots and lots of corn.
And on top of the head of the mast, we have what's called the cup.
And you are going to love these shows when you watch them. How do I know this? From all the wonderful feedback I've received. Teachers and students have screened my shows so I could get valuable feedback. And then an amazing thing happened. 4 schools invited me to their school to meet their students and answer their questions about my show. It was so much fun meeting the students. Well, hello! And I hope to be invited to visit more schools in the future. My friends and family have told me that what I have done with my show has made them proud. Stay tuned, and you can see for yourself what has made them proud. I have for you a very detailed 50-minute video outlining what you will find in every show, the samples and footage of the new shows that are near complete, new ideas I have created to make learning and watching fun, directions to my webpage, and simple instructions to view my pilot episodes and feedback I have received. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support in helping me make a program for our kids you will be proud of. Thanks, and bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Tank. What you are about to see is every detail of my new idea to provide better educational television programming for our young children. My program is called
A Day in Buck's Big World.
and it is an EI television program targeted for children ages 4 to 9, where the people are always happy to see you
Buck, what's going on, buddy? How you been?
and always ready to teach you.
Hey, Hallie, you want to learn about a biplane?
Sure.
Like many parents I know, I too have become displeased with what is offered to our children on television. I feel today's educational instructional television programming is very weak, with very few role models for our kids, animated material that provides a disconnect to reality and is often more entertaining than educational, and live action programming that is not real at all. My show is a fresh change from all that. I've taken the best parts of TV shows I feel are great and created my show to encompass many of these great attributes. In a few ways, my show is like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Mr. Rogers was the last positive male role model on TV, and since he passed, there's been a huge void. I'm putting myself out there as a positive male role model so kids, parents, and even grandparents can find someone on TV who is trustworthy, real, and true. Instead of getting into trolley and heading into make-believe land, we get into Tank, and he takes us on outings to explore the world around us. In a few ways, my show is like the Andy Griffith Show, filmed at a pace that mimics real life with characters who are warm, real, and true. I'll try to make my show great like Sesame Street, where they keep the learning fun and fresh, adapting the show to keep it true to our current time and place. There is just one special ingredient that makes my show stand out from the rest. It's the wonderful people we get to meet and learn from. I find real-life role models and interesting people, and I write a show where we take a child to meet these great people, and we learn from them.
See this guy right here? He's a little bigger. His tilt is out a little bit more.
And when air goes over the top of the wing, it moves faster than it does on the underside of the wing, so it creates lift.
In each and every show, there are two characters you will always see. First is my best friend Tank. When we go on an outing, Tank always takes us there. Tank is a magical camper bus that can drive by himself, open his doors by himself.
Hey, Tank, can you open your door for the kids? Thank you.
And he has a bunch of noises he can make and fun tricks he can do. Tank, show what you can do. Also, Tank has a girlfriend. Meet Sunny. Tank and Sunny are often together, and you will see them and get to know them a lot better in the pilot season.
Welcome to Jiffy Lube today, sir. Would you like an oil change? All right, what flavor would you like? We have your 10W40, 10W30, and a new synthetic blend. All right, that sounds great. Well, how are you doing today, ma'am? Would you like an oil change? All right, well, today we have 10W40, 10W30, or a synthetic blend. All right, that sounds great. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Okay, I've got vanilla axle grease swirl and chocolate lug nut crunch. Who wants what? Okay. The other character in every show is Grump. Grump? Grump is my real, live dad.
Hey, Grump.
Grump drives Tank when we go on outings.
Hey, would you drive us to the airstrip today?
Grump will be used for comic relief, and children have already come to love him. Kids have even asked Grump for his autograph. Even though my name is in the title, the child is the star of the show. In each and every episode, you will meet a new child and their parent.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Hi, good to see you.
Well, hi, Hallie. How are you?
Good.
And then me, Tank, and Grump take this child on an adventure to meet a great role model and learn from them.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you again. Steve,
Good.
this is Hallie,
Hi, Hallie. I'm Steve.
and this is Grump.
Hello, Grump.
You are going to see kids making things,
Good job. All right. Oh, there you go.
going for rides in planes and vehicles, getting up close to see how things work, and in many cases, doing things with their very own hands.
Now push forward on the stick, and that makes the nose of the airplane go down. So if you want to descend, you push forward on the stick. Okay?
My goal is to place the cameras everywhere, to film up close and capture extreme detail.
There you go. Now, see this right here? All these silks come down to each one of these. Feel how rough this is right here? All those little silks come down. Each one little silk comes down one of these kernels. And that brings the pollen in to the kernel and the fertilizer so it can grow into a real big kernel.
He'll pull this lever and these 4 teeth come together. And that's how you part the blimp.
This keeps the material engaging and helps kids see and understand what they are learning. I also film the kids doing fun things to make the viewing children wish they could do it.
That was pretty good, Field, but can you get a strike?
Strike?
Yep, a strike.
Keep going. Almost got it. 2 more. Open all the way. It's still being stubborn. One more.
Come on!
One more. Let's bring the stream up. There you go. All right.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby! Woo!
There is one super huge and super important detail I want everyone to see and know. In every episode, it may appear like me, Hank and Grump leave with the child and go on an outing. But please rest assured, in every single episode, the parent of the child is always located on set, often right behind the camera. As much as I can, I write the parent being a part of the show.
Hi. Hi.
At the conclusion of every show, when the credits are scrolling, a video of the parent sitting in a director's chair behind camera will be displayed. This is the best way I have come up with to reassure the viewing parent that the child on the show was with their mom or dad the whole time. In every season, we will meet people with interesting careers and learn about amazing skills and see how things are done that we have never seen before. In our pilot season, we go to the airfield and we learn how to park a blimp. We will meet the crew and learn all the things a crew needs to do to secure a blimp to the ground. Blimps are so cool.
We're rolling.
Angle's good?
I think.
Okay.
Alright, so now that the mast is all set up, we're ready for the blimp. You ready to go get it? Alright, let's do it. These first three crew members on each side run out and catch things.
Every season, I hope to film shows on agriculture. And in this pilot season, we'll be featuring 4 shows on farming corn. I have been lucky enough to meet 2 wonderful corn farmers who are father and son, and they agreed to help me teach children everything there is about farming corn. In the first episode, we're going to see what a farmer does to ready the fields and plant corn. In the second episode, we are going to learn what a farmer does throughout the growing season to tend to the crops, and we get to see what corn looks like at various stages of growth.
Alex, we planted this corn about 9 days ago, so this gives you an idea of how tall it is. It's about, 4 inches tall right now. And with warm weather, it's really coming on fast. Alex, this is a corn that's about 2 months of age, and it's just now starting to form what we call a tassel. Alex, come down here. Here's a little ear that's starting to form right here. This is what we call the silk. Feel it, it's a little sticky and smooth. Alex, come on down here. We'll see some bigger ears of corn. Hey, Alex, you want to see what this corn looks like on the inside? You want to shuck this ear of corn?
Sure.
All right.
Sounds fun.
There you go. Let's see if you can do it.
There you go. Now, see this right here? All these silks come down to each one of these. Feel how rough this is right here? All those little silks come down. Each one of the little silk comes down to one of these kernels. And that brings the pollen in to the kernel and to fertilize it so it'll grow into a real big kernel.
Thanks, Farmer Jim.
You're welcome.
Are we ready?
Here we go.
There we go.
Sorry, Alex. Are y'all ready to go back? Take it, Alex.
I win!
No, you don't.
I win!
No.
I win!
third episode is how the farmer harvests the corn.
Better year, but we can do that.
Okay.
Let's do this one first. You ready? Okay. Alex, you remember when we came out early in the season and these ears were up like this, and we were seeing the pollination come down upon the corn? And so that's one reason why it was turned up. It receives the pollination for fertilization, so these little kernels of corn can form. So in harvest time, later in October, September, October, November, when the corn starts to dry down, these ears actually turn down, and so this shuck around here keeps the moisture off of it and keeps it drying out, so it actually dries out inside. So we get the ears are like this, that are dented, and the kernels are very hard and ready to be combined and taken off and taken to either to market or storage.
Oh, cool.
The fourth episode is taking the corn to market and seeing what corn is made into. With these 4 programs, children, parents, and grandparents are going to be able to see the full agricultural cycle of corn. In every season, I will do a show with our wonderful seniors, where we hear actual stories and tales as they share their experiences and wisdom, or where they share their love for hobbies and doing things the old-fashioned way. In our pilot season, we are going to meet Harry, where he shares his love of model trains as well as an amazing train setup in his backyard. You are going to be amazed when you see this setup. It's a train setup so big you can walk through it.
Oh, that is cute.
Oh, there's the Coca-Cola delivery truck. Okay, knock it over. Oh, let's racing.
In every season, we will introduce children to new technology, science, and manufacturing. And in the pilot season, we will do an episode on how to make your own toy. We are going to introduce kids to the fast prototype engineering process, where we are going to learn how to make a toy of Tank. Hey Tank, how's that sound? We will learn how to make a complete laser scan of Tank, edit the scan in a computer, and 3D print an actual model of Tank that you can play with right out of the 3D printer. This is going to be so neat to show kids. every season, we will meet experts in their field of knowledge, and they will explain to us how things work and why. In our pilot season, we will meet Tom, and he is going to introduce us to the world of remote control. We are going to learn about electric remote control cars, gas remote control cars, and be introduced to remote control planes and quadcopters. Every season, we do a magic show where we introduce different types of magic to children and meet different types of magicians. And in our pilot season, we're going to introduce you to Edward, an 11-year-old magician, and David, a stage performing magician. And in this magical adventure, the viewer is constantly trying to figure out what magical event or trick is going to happen next. In every season, we will reinforce the need to study hard and do well in math, science, reading, and writing. How will I do this? By showing people in careers that are heavy with these skills. In our pilot season, we will be meeting a magazine publisher, and we learn how to make a magazine. We will reinforce the reading, writing, spelling, artwork, drawing, and all the other skills learned in school that can be applied to publishing a magazine. In every season, we will have episodes on medicine and identify the importance on health and safety for our children. We get to visit an optometrist to learn about eyes and eye health, a dentist to learn about teeth and gum health, a nutritionist to help teach kids about healthy eating habits, how to make healthy meals, and how to pack a healthy lunch to take to school. In our pilot season, we take Tank to the doctor, and we help familiarize children with what they might see when they go to the doctor. This episode is super cute. In every season, I'm going to take my show to the classroom and offer a class full of 5th, 6th, and 7th grade students a chance to make their very own episode of my show. With my help, they will get to do each of the 6 steps to make a show. First, they dream up an idea for a show that they think kids would like to see. Second, I'll help them write it up. Third, we will draw it up in storyboards. Fourth, they will film it. They will operate the cameras, operate the microphones, and direct. They will be my crew. Fifth, you edit it, taking all the clips, assembling them to tell the best story, and making the product communicate well. And sixth, you pray that they like it. Please like my show. Please like my show. every season, we will do a Pull Back the Curtain show, where we get to go behind the scenes to see how things are done. In our pilot season, we meet Amy, and she pulls back the curtain to her flower shop. And we go behind the scenes to learn about flowers. And she helps us make our own bouquet of flowers to give to Mom as a Mother's Day gift.
What in the world is a Conti?
A Conti is a break in the show's continuity, where one scene differs from the other in a very small detail. Have you ever played Where's Waldo and try to find Waldo in the picture? Well, Contis are all over for you to find when you watch. It makes the viewers pay more attention, and they are fun to look for and find. Here is an example of a Conti. This is a picture of Tank coming out to meet Hallie and me in Fun with Hallie and a biplane. Take a good look at Tank. Now this is a picture of Tank arriving at the airstrip. Take a good look at Tank again. Do you see the Conti? Let's go back to the first picture. Now take a good look at Tank's bumper. Now let's return to the picture of Tank arriving at the airstrip. Take a good look at Tank's bumper again. Can you see the Conti? Let's put the pictures side by side and look at Tank's bumper. Aha! That's right. In the first scene, Tank has a license plate on his bumper, and in the next scene, he doesn't.
And whenever you see the Conti smiley face, it means a Conti just happened. Have fun and keep looking for Contis.